Hello, everyone. So I want to use this medium to welcome you back to this channel, and I want to appreciate some of you that have been part of this channel, following the information that we have been providing in the channel. So we appreciate you for coming all the time, and for the new ones that are watching the video. So we appreciate all your criticisms, and we also appreciate your comments and the likes. So today I want to talk about one very important topic, and it's about application. As we all know, this is the application period in universities in Europe. So why should you apply now to universities in Portugal? Most especially our candidate from Africa. I'm going to take Nigeria as an example. You see, visa process in Nigeria is cumbersome. In Nigeria, Portuguese embassy in Nigeria is so cumbersome, and it takes a long time. And as a result of this, many students from our past experiences, we discovered that they were not able to meet up with their mate during reception. And it's related to the time it takes you to apply to the embassy. And, you know, after you might have gone through the process of validating your document at the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then you submit your document at the embassy. So embassy will now forward your document, most especially, let's say, the master student or PhD student. Embassy will send your document to NUC, and NUC will also send the same document to your university. And after your university reply, NUC will now send the document and the validation to embassy. So this process takes a long time. In fact, as a matter of fact, sometimes students will be waiting for more than 4 months. So the document many times delays at the NUC. You have to make a lot of follow-up, and sometimes when the document get to your university, if you don't follow, most especially some of these government universities in Nigeria, the document can be dumped for several months and you will be waiting. And when embassy has not gotten the response from NUC, they will not invite you for interview. And as a result of this, you discover that you will not be able to secure your visa. And if you don't give enough time for you to undergo through this process, it's almost impossible for you to resume with your mate. And this is the reason why it is always advisable for you to apply now. In Portugal, we have 3 phases of application, and it depends on university, but most schools, it varies based on universities. For instance, we have some schools that takes students around January to March for their first phase, and again they will repeat the same process in April to May, and the last stage will be between July to September. So as an international student, it's always advisable to apply in the first phase because of these time constraints. For instance, we have some of our students that applied for admissions around June. And after securing admission in the universities, they've gone to, do the process of validating their documents and the embassy process. And it sometimes takes almost 3 to 4 months. And school normally resumes around September. And because of this, many of them were not able to resume with their mate. In fact, some even delayed till December before resumption. So that is why we want to encourage you that there are some schools that are currently opened for application that are taking students. So if you are willing to apply for admission in Portugal, it is time for you to dust your document and start the application. So today, I am going to give us the list of some schools that are already taking students and those that will be taking students towards the end of this month. So follow me to the page, to the website. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Okay, so let us start with University of Lisboa. So you can easily check, just type it in Google, University of Lisboa, Universidade de Lisboa. So this is the link to our application page for international students in the University of Lisbon. So you can see 2022, 2023, first phase, first call. So here, the time application period is between 3rd of January and 18th of February. So you can see they have already started accepting applications. So it is time for you to do what? To dust your document and apply. So you still have some time up to 18th of February for you to apply to University of Lisbon. So that is that. I will move to the next university. So let's check University of, let's check University of Porto. University of Porto. So you can as well check to Google and you can see from University of Porto. Actually, in the University of Porto, the admission period varies. It depends on the department. So it's not a fixed validity. So the department, they have their own different application period, but most of the universities, most of the courses have already started accepting applications. For instance, let's look at architecture department. So if you want to check architecture department, just click on architecture. You can see here that this is special contest international student first phase. So if you click on it, you see that they have already started accepting application now, starting on 3rd of January. Then deadline is 28th of February. So you still have enough time to apply, to this course. And let's also check, let's check on one more course in the University of Porto. For instance, we can check chemistry. So you see that chemistry, in chemistry, you can see here, special contest international student first phase. So here, the validity is not stated, but if you read more, you will see that the validity will be there. They have started accepting application as well, but I'm still going to try to check another department for us to see. Let's check, okay, maybe business administration. Under the business administration, you see special contest international student, and the validity is between 5th of January to 1st of March. So you can see it depends on the department, but here also you can as well submit your application. So that is that about University of Porto. So the next university I'm going to talk about is the University of Aveiro. This is my university, and currently they don't have openings for general courses, but specifically there are 2 courses that are opened now if you are interested as a PhD applicant. If you are interested in nanosciences and nanotechnology, is currently open for application, and the deadline is 28th of January. So you still have enough time if you are interested. You still have enough time, almost 14 days for you to apply. As well, if you are interested in chemistry, PhD chemistry, you can as well apply. The deadline is 28th of January. So you can see from here. The next school that I will be checking is the University of Evora. Evora is also a very good university. As a matter of fact, the 2nd oldest university in Portugal. So if you check through the University of Evora, their own application is, if you check, let's see it here, University of, okay. So from the calendar, the first phase is starting from 25th of January. So applications start 25th of January and it will continue to 25th of March. So if you are interested in this university, you can start getting your document ready, your proposal, everything, all your document. Then by 25th, you can easily submit your application. So also, I'll still have another university here, like we have we have Universidad de Coimbra. So Universidad de Coimbra also, they have started their own, also their application. I'm going to get it very well. So if you check through Universidad de Coimbra, you can see here also application for international applicant for 2022-2023. So the first call, they are starting by 13th of, this is a mistake, it's 13th of December 2022, 21, not 22. So you can see it cannot be 13 December 2022 to 21 February 2022. You can see that this is illogical. So there's a mistake, and the mistake is 13th December 2021 to 21 February 2022, which implies they have started accepting applications since December. So if you are still interested in this school, you still have enough time up to 21st of February for you to apply. That is the University of Coimbra, the oldest university in Portugal. So the last university that we will talk about here is the Universidade de Algarve. So Universidade de Algarve. So there too, you can see courses in English, masters and doctorates, Universidade de Algarve. So you see their application period is between 4th January, which implies they have already started accepting applications, to 2nd of February. So you have just few time for you to apply. So if you are interested in this school, just check through the Google. And as a matter of fact, we are going to provide the links to this this university for you to apply easily. We just put the links below the video, so you can easily click on the link and it will take you straight to the university of your choice. And if you also have any need, like a guide, although not to apply for you because we don't really have time to do that, but if you have some simple questions or guide, you can easily send a mail and I will take time, or my wife, to help you with your questions. So this is just to keep you abreast of the update regarding applications in Portugal. So you can get your documents ready. Like I explained earlier, it is good you apply now because it will save you a lot for you to be able to meet up with the time frame. The time is really something you need to plan, and this is the best time for you to submit your application, most especially if any of these schools is one of your choice, or your courses. I mean, the course of your interest is in any of this university. So it is the best time for you to actually apply. So I want to thank you very much for your time, for listening. And in the subsequent video, as we continue to follow the openings in the universities, we also continue to provide guides and information regarding applications for 2022-2023 session. As you can see, the year has started already, so don't waste any time. Before you know it, it's December. So it is your time. It is the time for you to wake up and put the high spirit for you to follow your dreams. And I can see you getting there by the grace of God. So thank you very much for listening, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.